This article is like a few days old, but this headline caught my attention a few days ago, but I didn't talk about it. But I'd like to talk about it right now. So, the title of the article is Channing Crowder Holds On to His Toxicity and Spews More Hate for Russell Wilson. He ain't my type of dude. Okay, so I just want to read some quotes from here. I'm not going to read the whole entire article. So here's an excerpt I'm going to read that heads into this quote. So the excerpt is the trio brought Wilson's name into the conversation when certain two talked about his teammates' personality, saying the quarterback plays R&B in the locker room and that he's a cool guy. Crowder, however, said he can't imagine playing R&B before a game. I don't want to be soothing, he said. I'm about to go fight a big motherfucker trying to hit me in the head. So that to me was funny. Just I'm not a fan of Russell Wilson. Don't care about him, to be honest. I've always viewed him as a square, but I don't see anything wrong about being a square when it comes to playing the game. Just I'm not going to comment about the off the field stuff he has going on with his wife Sierra. Just that's another conversation, but I think everybody has ways they can prepare for games. It doesn't matter if you're intense and you start yelling or screaming or whatever, or if you're calm and you're just chill. It doesn't mean either method is better than the other. Just everybody's wired differently. That's what I would say about that. Just everybody's just different the way they approach the game. I know Tim Duncan, for example, my favorite player of all time. He was super calm and collected before a game started. He wasn't showing any of his emotion, but you could tell he was competitive because he ended up winning 5 titles. So it really doesn't matter in my eyes how you prepare for a game. It's just about knowing who you are and doing whatever it takes to get you ready mentally. For some, that's being quiet. For others, that could be just being intense, yelling at the top of their lungs. So that's why I look at that. The other quote I'm going to read from him is when Crowder said that I think he said basically he doesn't have no regrets for any of his comments in the past he's made about Russell Wilson, in which he said, "No, I'm not taking it back. It's an opinion," he said. "I know guys I want to hang with. I don't want to hang with Russ because he puts mousse in his hair. He slick it sideways. He ain't my type of dude." Still, Crowder had more to say about Wilson's traits. "I can just look at a dude from afar and tell. I see how he gets out of the car. He don't even slam his feet to get out of the car. He rolls his heels to get out the car." And so, quote unquote, this article has said that in the past he's described Russell Wilson as, quote unquote, a fucking square. So I do think Russell Wilson is a cheesy guy off the field for sure. But I don't care about those things. Not enough to blast him every opportunity I get. Personally, to me, he doesn't register to me off the field. I just don't care. I find it interesting how Channing Crowder is obsessed with Russell Wilson. I get it that you don't like the guy, but why are you wasting your energy bringing it up every single time that you don't like him? That actually says more about you than it does about Russell Wilson. It says that you probably have some insecurity about yourself, that's why you're coming after him every single time you get. Unless Russell Wilson did something to you that we don't know about, or if he messed with your woman or some family member or just tried to harm you in some way, then I think it's really out of line to continue to go after this guy. To me, it makes no sense to target people that are not your enemies or try to make them into enemies when they didn't do nothing to you. To me, it is very strange, but also it could mean that Channing Crowder has some insecurities about himself, that he sees something in himself that he's lacking that maybe Russell Wilson has, for all we know. He could be jealous of Russell Wilson's success and feels that a guy like Russell Wilson doesn't deserve what he has because he doesn't fit the image of what he believes a successful man can be. I guess specifically to him, a successful black man, for all we know. I just think it is it is very lame to go after people uh, consistently if they have not done anything to you, which on record, we know it seems that Russell Wilson hasn't done anything to Channing Crowder. I'm not saying that you have to like everybody, but I do believe you should give people respect unless they have come at you. There's no reason to keep putting their name out there. So I just think it shows Channing Crowder probably has some psychological issues he should get taken care of instead of just continuing to put Russell Wilson's name on blast. I also find it just pretty pathetic when you can't stop talking about other people, which like who haven't done anything really to you. Like I said, I know I sound repetitive, but to me, that's just how I feel about this situation. Anyways, I'm done ranting. Let me know what you think about this.